What is up, free-to-play nation? I'm the free-to-play Padawan. I love Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, but I hate spending money on mobile games. And I believe you can dominate this game without even spending a dime. And today, you guys, we finally get Nest to join the Relics on our team. But first, as you can see on the screen, the challenge tier pit is currently going on. It's only been going on for a few hours. My guild has already got us into phase 2. In phase 2, we have one team that we'd like to use in either phase 2 or 3, and that's the Shock T clones. We're going to get into this and make sure that we can get some damage on this raid so we get some of those juicy rewards. My gosh, you guys are going crazy in the chat. I'm going to start this battle, and then we're going to catch up on the chat. No, we don't want Bosk. Boss C3PO, I don't know what that was. Here we go with the Shock T clones. All right, now let's catch up on the chat. I just want to make sure somebody doesn't just clear, I don't know, 2 and 3. I'm a little nervous about that. Okay, let's go back to the beginning. Brian Thompson, my buddy, says, yo! Alex RG says, hello, everyone. Then he says, I thought signal data or aerial magnifiers will be my problem to R8 Piet and Boba. But I have a lot more problems with Zimbittles. Really? That is interesting. Zimbittles can be really hard. Trickster says, hello there. General Kenobi, what's up, Trickster? Immortal Tyranny says, what's up, Free-to-Play Nation? I'm Immortal Tyranny. I love Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes and hate spending money on mobile games. I believe you can dominate this game without even spending a dime. I guess me and Padawan have the same core slug of values. Awesome. You might even add bonkers. Trickster says, may I ask why we're going to with one spotlight a stream? Like, is it a time constraint? It's just a personal preference of mine that I don't want too much of the stream to be any one thing. We were doing 2 spotlights a stream because I was getting really behind, and I am starting to get behind again. We might need to go back to 2 spotlights a stream because I don't want to get like a year behind or something. You know, I don't want to get really super far behind. So we'll see. I want to make sure every spotlight gets its proper time, but we'll see. Basically, I want to keep a spotlight in the back pocket if Grand Arena goes really short for some reason. You know, like tonight, our Grand Arena, our opponent could put a lot on defense, and then it's going to be a pretty short Grand Arena if they do. But we'll see. At this point, we're moving forward with a 1 spotlight per stream. Unless we need basically a time filler, then we can go for another spotlight after that. Okay, Alex says, I think so. With GAC, climbing fleet, and more things, there's not a lot of time to do 2 spotlights. Yeah, and I definitely want to give everybody their full time to shine, for sure. Dom says hi. Geomaster says hello, Padawan. What's up, Dom? What's up, Geomaster? Sean says, what a great day. Happy Friday. 11 and a half months. I unlocked JML. Congratulations. You unlocked Jedi Master Luke in less than a year. That is really good. That is a long farm. Tyranny says, Padawan, I've already seen the entirety of your Thrawn video. It was great. Very useful. Thank you. I appreciate that. I didn't put out any notifications, and you guys are already viewing that video. I really appreciate that, definitely. Johnny Ramirez, hello. Chris says, bonkers! Shalom. What's up, Johnny Ramirez? Shalom to you. Okay, now we're caught up on the chat. Now, we're going to get into this fight. I was reading my guild's recommended strategy for this fight. So what we're going to do is we're just going to use basics on the Rancor, basically until Rex is almost ready to do his Rexecute. We want this to be a cooldown of 1 before we drop the door. So let's see how this goes. First, we got to get lucky with the Devour. We got to make sure that he devours the right person. That was not the right person. Okay, so we need to restart. We want to make sure he devours Rex, Echo, or Arc. We don't want him to devour Shock or 5s. So let's try it again. Trickster says, I am almost exactly 5 million GP now. Congratulations, man. Intimidation's in the chat too. Hi. I'm here for a bit. Boarding a flight in about 45 minutes. Holy moly. Well, we're going to do your roster spotlight right after this, Intimidation. Right after this. Boarding a flight in 45 minutes. Wow. Well, humbled and thankful that you are here, man. Nice cpit. Yes, I am so excited that our guild is doing cpit now. Okay, we gotta do basics. Get the right sacrifice this time. Come on. Wrong one again. All right, let's try again. Let's try again. Shakti Clones is one of the best teams to use in any raid, and that translates also well to the cpit. Now, it's not going to like solo a phase or anything like that. There are way better teams with Galactic Legends that can do that. But it is going to give you solid damage, and almost everybody should have Shakti Clones because of the cam mission. Wow, he is really hungry for 5s today. What is going on? Couldn't you use a credit tune to waste a Devour? I could, but it is very effective to get the sacrifice immediately when the fight starts. That way you get all that extra speed the entire fight, instead of just, 3 or 4 moves in. All right, I'm going to try using basics one more time. If basics don't work, we're going to change up what abilities we're going to use. Maybe we can trick them to eat somebody else. Perfect, okay. So it worked that time. We got the sacrifice. Don't throw the bomb, we just want to use basics. Let's get some offense up. With shock. Just a basic. Okay, we lost our offense up already. So we're waiting on Rex to have a number 1 here at his Rexecute ability. Hopefully we survive that long. Don't die on me, Shock. Don't die on me, Shock. Okay, basic on the Rancor. Come on, Rex. Okay, we are going to try to drop the door with... I'm going to drop the door because I don't want to lose shock. Let's see here. Let's just throw a bomb. There we go. Okay, now we cleanse. And when Shock gets her turn, we're going to use basics so we can get extra damage with Echo's assists. Okay, 1 Rexecute. And then now that the Rexecute has been activated, we're going to put speed up on Rex. And this is going to give him more turn meter to get closer. Let's go ahead and throw the bomb with Arc. Basics with everybody else to get the... throw the bomb with Echo. Basics with everybody else to get the assist from Echo. We're about to lose Shock, I think, but she's already done her job. It'd be good if we could pop a heal with Shock before we lose her. Hopefully she goes before the Rancor. Nope, there she goes. Okay. Let's cleanse. We don't want to damage him so that we can... Because damaging him gives him turn meter. We're just going to use Arc's turret. Okay, here we go. The second Rexecute. There we go. And that is a success. That was barely a second Rexecute, you guys. Barely a second Rexecute. But we got a successful cpit run. 1.75 million. Not bad. Not bad. Let's see here. Immortal Tyranny. I check the channels that I'm subscribed to every time I load YouTube. Whenever I see any of your new content on there, I click it straight away. Thank you, Tyranny. You're too kind. You're too kind. Dom says, I somehow ended up being very close to Executor unintentionally. Well, that's exciting. So I'm going to get that, but then I'll be limited by signal data and not gear. Limited only by signal data. Well, if you're limited only by signal data, you're doing a lot of things right. You are doing a lot of things right. Trickster says, wait, I thought insta-kills didn't trigger sacrifice. On this case, it does with the Rancor. I'm not sure that it doesn't trigger sacrifice otherwise. Hey, baby doll. Everything okay? Okay, great. You look beautiful. Have fun. Okay, Intimidation says, Trickster, to follow on Patty's response, if using a non-ST clones team, then yes, send a dummy sacrifice first. Yeah, thank you, Intimidation, definitely. Do you like using Shakti with clones over gas in cpit? I do, Slide. I was using gas before I got shock, and it was a lot harder to get the sacrifice because of gas's taunting. So I find it a lot easier to get that sacrifice right out of the gate because with gas, he's going to devour gas every time. So you have to send in a cruddy tune first to use the sacrifice, and then you have to get lucky when gas goes down that you get the sacrifice. It was just a lot more messy, and it was a lot harder to get the second Rexecute. But if I did get it, I usually got a little more damage with gas than I did with shock. It's just that shock is easier to get that second execute, in my opinion. DOG says, howdy there. What's up, DOG? Good to see you, my dog. Intimidation says, don't use that form up early because he will just daze everyone. Good point. Well, you can't get any turn meter in the cpit anyway, right? So daze isn't really that bad. But I guess counterattack could help, right? On arc? Counterattack could help. Intimidation, nice job. That second AA always comes just before you die. Yeah, right. That's been my experience. Very limited experience so far, but that's been my experience. You guys are chatting like crazy. I managed to unlock my Thrawn 7 stars in May 2021. I had a total of about 600 attempts. I had about 50 attempts on May 4th because of Star Wars Day. Wow, dude. Wow, that is a hard fight. I managed to 7-star Thrawn at 1 minute past midnight on May the 5th. I was very disappointed. Sad time. Sad time. Chris says that was a sweet interaction with the missus. Well, she's amazing. You guys, I am so blessed to be married to that woman. I am so blessed. Terrorbeast says, hey there, Padawan. What's going on? What's up, Terrorbeast? Always good to see you, my friend. Always good to see all of you guys. You guys are so awesome. Let's get into this Intimidation roster spotlight. You guys know Intimidation. You know him. You love him. He's in the Discord, one of our content creators. He has not been making as much content lately, but he's got tons of really great free-to-play farming guide content on the forums of Swugga. And you can go back and look at all his threads of his plan and his progress. He unfortunately had to drop the free-to-play account because it was just too much time dealing with both accounts. But this account that we're looking at right now, this is his main account. It is almost free-to-play. It is not free-to-play, but he is killing it. He is killing it in this account. And this is his, what is this? You say 1 year Intimidation? This isn't your 1 year. This is the 1 year anniversary of the last time I spotlighted it, right? I think. So let's look and see. Let's do that math first. Galactic War Battles 8,000. Well, that's not a very old account. Let's see here. Let me pull up my calculator. Let's pull up this calculator and see how old this account is, because it is not a very old account. Okay. 7,944 divided by 12 gives us 662 days. So that is less than 2 years old. This is a 1-point-something-year-old account, you guys. 1-point-something-year-old account. Just under 2 years, 1 year from the last spotlight. Intimidation is in the chat. So let's do it. Let's go look at his stats first. He's at 5.4 million. Holy moly. That is amazing. That is an amazing amount of GP for that much playtime. And look at how many ships he's got. 2.4 million in ships compared to 3 million in characters. He's got so much fleet. This is amazing. This is amazing. Okay, Fleet Arena Battles 1 and Squad Arena Battles 1 are right there neck and neck with each other. A focus in both arenas. Pushing hard. Pushing hard. And gear donated 455. So even though it's only 2 years old, he still donates gear. And this is not a completely selfish account. Let's look at these ships. Already I'm seeing this Executor and I'm excited about what I'm seeing. Mortem says, Lothal in the house. What's up, Mortem? Julian Hernandez says, sup, what's up? Chris says, I think that requires a bonkers. That's absolutely right. December 2020 start requires a bonkers. I love it. I love it. Let's see here. Okay. Intimidation's ships. Starting with Hans Millennium Falcon with a beautiful Relic 6 on both of these guys. And we have the Relic 8 on Boba Fett, Relic 7 on Vader. How much is this Bosk? Relic 5 on Bosk, Relic 5 on Razor Crest. Beautiful. Look at these ships, you guys. Look at these ships. Relics, relics, relics. Ooh, he's got the Outrider done with a Relic Dash Rendar. That is deadly. Raven's Claw with the... Oh, sweet. He must have Star Killer. I'm seeing Relic 5 on these Star Killer requirements. Raven's Claw already at 5 stars. Biston's at Relic 1. That must mean you're going for the Profundity also? Are you going for the Profundity also? That would be incredible. That would be incredible. I didn't even see the ghost. Here's the ghost. So you haven't got the profundity yet. But you're on your way. You're on your way. You got that Rebel Y-Wing, Imperial TIE Bomber, Vulture Droid, maxed out, Hyena Bomber, maxed out, BTLB, all 5 of the pilotless ships. Beautiful. Beautiful. Intimidation says that donation center as under 10 in previous spotlight. Oh, so in the previous spotlight you were under 10. So in the last year you donated all that gear. Congratulations. That's awesome. That is awesome. Mike Anakin, hello Padawan and all. What's up, Mike Anakin? I like that name. I like that name. All right, let's keep rolling. I'm seeing all the pilotless ships. I'm seeing a First Order fleet, a 6-star TIE Interceptor. The Ebon Hawk is up and running. The Gauntlet is up and running. There's that Executor, you guys. 7 stars. The Negotiator, 7 stars. Malevolent, 7 stars. Beautiful. Beautiful. You got the Chimera, the Executrix, and Endurance, and Home 1 as well. And the Finalizer is at 5 stars. Let's look at these characters. Jedi Master Luke and Jedi Master Kenobi. Wow. Now this is a man who knows how to focus on territory battles. He is in, let's look at his guild, because he's been in this guild the entire time as far as I know. He has been in New Heroes of Denmark. It must be an amazing guild because he has grown like crazy. He has grown like crazy. Let's pull this back up over here. Okay. All right. Intimidation says, I need 6 shards on Talon, and then I will have Starkiller. Profundity after that. Amazing. You're going after all the good stuff. You're going after all the good stuff. Well, let's go a little bit past these beautiful Galactic Legends and see what else we have. We have General Anakin Skywalker, Commander Luke Skywalker, Piet. Oh my gosh, you got Jedi Knight Luke, of course, for the Jedi Master Luke, General Kenobi at Relic 8 for Jedi Master Kenobi. These guys have got such great requirements. Kenobi and Luke, you get so many great teams from these guys. You have Grievous at Relic 7. I love to see it. I love to see it. I'm seeing, ooh, you have Cat, baby. You got Cat. 7 stars. Well, obviously 7 stars. You either have her at 7 stars or you don't have her, right? Relic 5, all 3 Zetas. Boba Fett, Relic 8. Emphas Nest, she's not a requirement on any of the journeys that, as far as I know, and you've got her at Relic 7. That's amazing. Yeah, that is amazing. I'm seeing a lot of Galactic Legend requirements, but I'm also seeing a lot of things that aren't Galactic Legend requirements. Good stuff, good stuff. Man. Yep, there's Jedi Training Ray for the Jedi Master Luke. Jedi Knight Revan's in the house. He's coming up too. Crew. Oh my gosh, yeah, Mara Jade with the Omicron, Relic 5, Wampa Relic 3. Now I'm interested to see that you have Wampa at Relic 3 and Nest at Relic 7. I do not have any experience with Nest, and I've got very little experience with Wampa. Do you need to put more investment into Nest to get those solos done than you do need to put into Wampa? I'm interested to know that. I'm interested to know that. All right, fantastic. I'm seeing gas requirements. We've got Starkiller is so close. So close. Qui-Gon Omicron. Beautiful. Beautiful, you guys. I'm seeing, like, no wasted Zetas. There's, like, very little waste on this account. He's got all good stuff. All good stuff. Fantastic. Fantastic, you guys. Queel at Relic 4. What is Queel for? Queel must be for your Bando team? I didn't see, I must have skipped over IG, or maybe he's down just a little bit lower. Let's see here. No, I'm not seeing him. So maybe, are you using your Queel with your bounty hunters? Or are you using him, let's see here. I have to know. I have to know. We're going to look at, I think, Scoundrels, I think. There's Mando. There's Queel. I know you got to have IG. Okay, there's IG because you have BAM. Let's see here. Intimidation says, yes, Wampa I use almost exclusively to beat General Grievous in GAC, and R3 never fails. Nest needs higher relic, especially for Mon Mothma counter, though with Kyle Katarn and Kara, it's hard to counter that. So because of the Cara Dune revives and taking forever to use her abilities and the Kyle Katarn damage and turn meter train, it's hard to beat Mon Mothma. Wheel with Scoundrels, he was just fairly easy to gear. Interesting. So do you use Queel with Dash? Oh man. Tell me your Dash team. I would love to know. I would love to know your Dash team. Because, I mean, you just got him, right? So you maybe don't have the best team to put together with him, but I know you're running something with him. You're not going to be having a Relic 5 Dash Rendar and not running anything with him. Mechanican says Nest at high relics can also beat Padme teams depending on potency on Anakin and no C-3PO. Definitely worth it. Nice account. This is a nice account. This is beautiful. All right, let's look at some other stuff. Let's look at Jedi. Let's look at the Jedi. Tell me, how do you like your mace? I've never had a high-level mace, and ever since the rework, I've wanted one. How do you like your mace? I know Relic 3 isn't the highest, but I know you got to be getting uses out of them, or you wouldn't have put all 3 Zetas on it. As far as I know, they're all great Zetas. Immortal Tyranny says, I don't know if you saw on Discord, but I unlocked Finalizer yesterday. It will be 5 stars next week, so next week I'll be starting the SLKR ticket farm. I should be able to take SLKR straight to R7. Tyranny, fantastic, man. Congratulations. Intimidation says, Queel shares stats. Don't have to beat the Dash team. Don't have maybe best Dash team yet. Still working on Vandor. Oh yeah, which is really needed. Dash, Queel, both IGs for now. I got you. Very nice. Dash Omi with Vandor Chewie is insane and definitely worth it if you have Dash Starkiller ready. Yeah, absolutely. Working on Vandor, working on Talon, working on a lot of things right now, right? Man, these Jedi are beautiful. Qui-Gon with some Jedi. Jedi Master Luke with some Jedi. Jedi Master Kenobi with some Jedi. Man, you need like all of your Jedi. You got Cam already at 4 stars. Man, congratulations. That's awesome. Congratulations on New Heroes of Denmark. Speaking of, let's see. I mean, you are getting a Cam Shard if I'm not mistaken. What am I trying to look for? I'm going to just go for Galactic Republic. That should cover everything. Yeah, Shakti Relic 7. Amazing. You got to have her Relic 7 for Kenobi, right? But I mean, still, that's really nice for Cam. A little extra padding on Shakti. And then you have 5's Rex Echo. And Arc, beautiful. How do your clones do at Relic 5? I have mine at Relic 5. I have 5's at Relic 7, but my Shock is only Relic 5. I've only made one attempt on Cam, and it went well, but next time it might not go so well. I'm interested to hear what kind of success rate you have with your clones. Trickster says, I've used Dash to beat Jedi Master Luke once before. Arnold figured that out a while back. Wow. Dash is a monster. I'm really excited to eventually go for Starkiller. He's going to be after CLS, after investment in the troopers, after SLKR, after Executor. But someday, I'm going to have a Dash, and it's going to be awesome. I'm excited that you have your Dash, and then you have Starkiller incoming. So Intimidation, are you planning to do Juhani for Territory Wars along with the other Starkiller team? Like, I know if you're going for Starkiller, you must have something in mind as to what team you're planning to use with him. I'm guessing you're going to be using Palpatine and Mara Jade. Maybe Palpatine as the lead. Palpatine, Mara Jade, I'm guessing. Because, I mean, that Mara Jade, it's just about nowhere better to put her than with Starkiller. And then you need a Jedi, right? Let's see here. Intimidation says, I'm probably 50% on Cam. Still RNG? Sure, definitely. Want to take 5s to R7 at some point. Just too much to build as always. Definitely, man. Your account is amazing. I don't want to bring attention to anything that you don't have. I only want to bring attention to all the amazing stuff you do have. You do have a Relic 5 Dark Trooper. Oh my gosh. Let's look at your troopers. You can kill almost anything with your troopers, I bet. Oh wow, you just have these two guys relic, but I bet you still do big work with these troopers. Fantastic, man. Fantastic. Starkiller, EP Mara Jade, Jedi Training Ray, and Old Ben. Ah, okay, very cool. Very cool. That's a perfect use for Jedi Training Ray because you don't have a lot of other resistance. That is really smart. That's really smart. I like that. Jedi Training Ray with Starkiller, because you have a Relic 7, you gotta put her somewhere. I like that. Very nice. Trickster says it was close. I bet it was. It was with the Datacron. I bet you it was close. Intimidation, is there anything else you want us to showcase specifically besides your amazing Galactic Legends, your fantastic support teams, your Omicrons, all the goodies, your Geos, your Watt Ready Geos. Darth Treya is done. Nihilus is already farmed up. Wrecker, let's look at your bad batch because I think I've seen enough to know that you must have a little bit. Yeah, you got some investment into these guys. Beautiful, beautiful. Even at this gear level, I've heard they can do some amazing things. Johnny Ramirez says, "Nice, absolutely, man, absolutely. This is a beautiful roster." Beautiful for less than 2 years old. A good bit less than 2 years. What did you say? December is going to be your 2-year anniversary? Are you hoping to have Starkiller by then? I'm hoping that you do, man. I think that's a very, very easy to reach goal. And with how much you've accomplished in this amount of time, you're definitely going to have Starkiller probably fully up and running. Yeah, I like using Old Ben there too. Old Ben with Starkiller. That's a good idea. Because, I mean, he goes with CLS, sort of. He'll go with Jedi Knight Revan, sort of. But yeah, you have a lot of Jedi. You've got a lot of Jedi. But you have 3 leaders that you really want to run them under. And Gas, you want him with the 501st. And Shock, you might want her with Padme. I don't know. Are you even using Padme right now with all these other places to put your Jedi? Let's see. I mean, you have Padme, definitely. What are you using with Padme? Let's see here. Yeah, still way too much in this game, but getting there. You definitely are getting there. You have a lot of goodies. You must do well in Hard Conquest. What's your experience? Yeah, definitely. I bet you do really well in Hard Conquest. Intimidation says, hoping to be close to Profundity 2 by then. Then going SLKR after that, I think. I can see you've got some progress towards SLKR already. Quite a bit, in fact. Quite a bit of progress toward SLKR. You got a lot of the farming done. You've already got crew to Relic 5. You already have the finalizer at 5 stars. So you're looking great, man. You are looking great. All right, well, I'm just going to see if I could showcase a little bit of speed before we go, because I know you probably have some amazing speed mods. Piet is your fastest character besides your Galactic Legends. But let's look at your Galactic Legends first. I know speed is good on Jedi Master Luke. I don't know how much speed is good, but 558 sounds pretty good to me. Sorry about my dogs barking, you guys. They get excited sometimes. Padme uses Mace R2 +2 on defense. In Territory War, I put Ahsoka and Jedi Knight Anakin in there with her. That makes sense. Because Kenobi is going to go with Jedi Master Kenobi, right? Speed and health. How much? 552 speed here. Beautiful. All right, Piet. I want to see the speed on this Piet. You guys ready for this? 344 speed, 165 speed from the mods. My goodness. And Bosk, I want to see Bosk. Let's see about this Bosk. 326, holy moly, that's a fast Bosk. That's a fast Bosk Intimidation. Let's go. Oh, Queel is your, wow. Queel is wicked fast. 323 on Queel. How far down do we have to go before we don't have 300 speed anymore? Let's look at Shock T. Whoops. Click twice. 305, still above 300. Still above 300. Let's go 2 more. Tell me you don't have Padme above 300 also. With no speed set. 302, you do. With crit damage. Crit damage on Padme. Wow. Han Solo, a fast Han Solo. How fast is this Han Solo? Crit damage as well. 296 on Han Solo. Woohoo! Woo, baby. Tyranny says, these spotlights look really fun. I can't wait for mine, hopefully on 13th of January. Seeing everyone slug a journey is fun. Seeing how different people play the game and progress. Absolutely. Absolutely. Tyranny says you got his PF beat. His PS at 342. That's really fast. That's really fast. Well, fantastic roster. Intimidation. It looks beautiful. It looks amazing. You're doing a fantastic job. Anybody who is looking for good advice on how to make a really strong free-to-play account, check out Intimidation's forum post on the Swugga Discord. If Intimidation, if you are able to, sometime in the future, whenever you have time after your flight or whatever, if you could post a link in a comment on this video, or I will try to do it too. That way people can just have a hyperlink to go right to it. If you post it in the comments, I'll pin it so that anybody can click on it and go back to your farming guide for your free-to-play account. This account is beautiful. Thank you for letting us look at it, my friend. All right. Now, I can't wait anymore on this Nest upgrade. I've waited too long. It's only been less than a week, but still, I've waited too long. I gotta do it. And we don't have enough to get her to Relic 5, unfortunately. I don't know how high we can get her. We're gonna see. But we're gonna put this piece of gear on, upgrade her to Relic 0. Relic Nest. I'm so excited. Now, I was working on her mods earlier this week. I am very not satisfied with her mods. I could do way better. Eventually, I'm farming tenacity right now, but right now her tenacity is 173. I would like it to be higher, much higher, because that means if her tenacity is 173, that means that she can only fight people with 73% potency and below. If she fights anybody with more than 73% potency, she's going to get debuffed. And a lot of the debuffs that you can apply are really going to stop what she's trying to do. Daze, stun, healing immunity. There's a lot of things you got to worry about with Nest. So 173, we're going to have to remember that's our tenacity for now. I have over-invested in these mediocre mods. I'm not too happy with it, but I got as much tenacity as I could get. Very low speed. You want to have a slow Nest in a lot of strategies. Some strategies want a really fast Nest. But I'm going with the slow Nest strategy. We want her to not take a lot of turns because she is impossible to kill unless you insta-kill her. After she's been hit a few times, she gets so much bonus protection, you just can't kill her. And the longer she takes in between turns, the longer she's safe with that bonus protection. So let's see if we can take her relics up at all. Intimidation says crit damage set on Padme. Need to review that. Crit damage set on Padme. It says wicked fast crit damage set, man. It's amazing. Jada Ramirez says, yes, I'm assuming that's about Nest. You want a 6-dot health primaries for sure. Yeah, health. Let's take a look at her mods here in a moment. Let's go ahead and take her up as high as we can in the relics. I'm now planning to stop at 5 with Nest. There are too many other things that I need to take up to 7 and 8 that I don't feel like it's possible for me to take her up to 7 in the near future. So what we're going to do is we're going to just get as high as we're going to get to Relic 5 and then just control what teams we use her against. Not try to take her up against anything that will require her to be Relic 7. All right, so let's go to the scavenger. We're looking for bronzium wiring. I have not converted bronzium wiring in a hot minute. Let's see here. Let's do 50. And we're going to do... These are the main one that I use, I think, for this. So we've done it by value. Now let's switch it to quantity. And then this will pull up stuff that we can just kind of go boom, boom, boom. Get this down to like 500 or so. We'll do this on a few of these. I don't want to take up the whole stream doing this. But Mark IV. These look too valuable to use this way, but I have a lot of them, so I'm gonna stop at like 600 with these, because they look too valuable to use this way. All right, that's fine for now. Well, I'll do more converting later when I have time to make sure that I'm not doing the wrong thing. All right, let's go use these now. Intimidation says, thanks for the spotlight as always. Glad I could make it. Just boarded my flight and will post the link later. If anyone has any recommendations for videos they want me to make, I'm all for it. There you go, guys. You can go into the Intimidation section of the Discord and under video ideas, and he is open to make videos at your suggestion. How about that? How about that? Ray Ray says, Farm Boy Luke lead can boost your tenacity. Might be more useful than cure, protection, regen in some cases. I need to put investment in. We're going to do that right after this. Right after this, we'll do that. That's a good point, Ray Ray. We'll take a look at that. Ray Ray says, there's no such thing as best. It's horses for courses. A slow nest works against different counters than a fast one. I got you. Tyranny's asking, would you say it's best to have a little bit of speed on nest or none at all? I wouldn't sweat about it too much. If you get a little bit of speed, I tried to get no speed and I ended up with 10. So it's not the end of the world if you put a little bit of speed on her. But for the slow nest specifically, you want her as slow as possible, especially if you put her on defense. That way people just sit there and attack her and attack her and attack her, and she never takes a turn and they get frustrated and they time out because nest is very hard to kill. Yeah, Ray Ray's saying if you have a slow nest, make sure you pick fights that suit a slow nest. Good point. Good point. Tyranny always keeps about 1,000 of the lower level relic materials so that by the time I use most of them, I can quite easily stock up again. It usually takes me quite a while to get through them all. It's a good strategy. That's a good strategy. Bim gets in the chat. Hey, sorry for joining late, Padawan. I've been sick today and completely forgot that it was Friday. Well, I'm so sorry that you've been sick. I hope that you feel better. I hope that you're here because you're feeling a little bit better. Okay, and we need 2 more of the blues to get her to Relic 5. Let's see if we can get 2 blues right here together. I have 1 more Cantina purchase for today. I already purchased 2 because I was trying to get enough of these blue pieces to take her. Let's see if we can get 2 more. Yes, we got 5. Nice. Nice. Let's do it. We get to take her to Relic 5 right now, and then we're going to look at her mods, and then we're going to go and grab Farm Boy Luke and make sure that we get his leadership leveled up. All right, so Relic 4. Here we go to Relic 5, you guys. More health is the biggest thing. Crit damage is definitely nice. Physical damage is very nice too. Although, I don't know if she's physical or special. Let's take a look. This is physical. This is physical. This is physical. So she's physical damage all the way across the board. Let's take a look at her mods. On her arrow, I have a health primary with a little tenacity. I have a crit damage. I'm very unhappy with this mod. I'm very unhappy with this mod. Not only does it not have a lot of tenacity, it doesn't have an offense primary. And what I want is I want an offense primary on her. The reason I want an offense primary on her is because, or health. I would be fine with health as well on the triangle. But I don't have a health and I don't have an offense. I got to go with crit damage. Tenacity, of course, on the cross, you want to have a tenacity primary. Health primary here with some tenacity. This has got to be defense. I got a good bit of offense on this one. I was happy with that. And a good bit of tenacity. I'm happy with that mod. This is like the only mod that I'm happy with on her right now. In fact, I don't want to slice it anymore. I'm going to just leave it there. It's fine. It's fine where it is right now. Offense primary here with a little bit of tenacity. I would like health substats on these mods that don't have a health primary. So she doesn't have as much health as she could. She could use a lot more health. She could use more tenacity, and she could always use more offense. Now here's why I want an offense primary instead of a critical damage primary. Because whenever she loses a buff or debuff, whenever an enemy, loses a buff or debuff, Nest gains 2% critical damage and health steal, stacking until the end of the encounter. Critical damage and offense have this interesting relationship where if a kit focuses on one, you want the mods to focus on the other. In this case, she stacks critical damage higher, which means that the bigger your offense number is, the more damage she's going to end up doing. On somebody like Anakin, for instance, Jedi Knight Anakin, when he does his bonus turn, let's take a look at him. I think I just passed him. Here we go. Let's take a look at Jedi Knight Anakin. When he has this Righteous Fury, he takes a bonus turn. His next attack deals 100% more damage if all allies were Galactic Republic. That applies to his offense number. So his base damage is increased, which means that in order to take most advantage of this offense boost, you want to run crit damage mods on him. I don't have any crit damage mods, but you better be better off to run crit damage mods on a kit that's focused on offense. You want to run offense mods on a kit that's focused on crit damage. Hopefully that makes sense. Another one that I like to focus on is Spy. Once again, I have Spy modded poorly in this case because I do not have critical damage mods. But Spy, with his Silent Strike ability, if he has status effects on himself or the target, he does 40% more damage for each effect dispelled this way. This is an increase to his offense. So the best way to take advantage of that is to maximize your critical damage stat, because then the offense number is increased and your critical damage stat is fixed. So you want your fixed number to be higher to take more advantage of the number that is being increased. Hopefully that makes sense. If you're ever wondering how to mod the character between offense and crit damage, most of the time it's offense, but if they have something in their kit that increases the offense, you want to mod them for crit damage. If they have something in their kit like Nest, back to the subject at hand, that increases their crit damage, you want to focus on offense. So anyway, Bimga says, I'm feeling better, just felt bad earlier today. I just started working on my own Nest. Got her to gear 11 with the Zeta. Fantastic. We soloed. Well, we didn't solo. We had Watt in there with us, but we killed a Phoenix squad that was about gear 11 with our gear 11 Nest last stream. I think it was last stream that we did that. I don't remember. I think it was. So anyway, that's Nest. Tenacity, health, offense where you can get it. And I would prefer either a health for survivability on this triangle or an offense. I'm continuing to farm tenacity mods. We'll see how that goes. So let's talk about Nest. Rapid says, hey Padawan, I just woke up and realized I could watch your stream. Fantastic. Glad to have you, man. Good morning to you. Ray Ray says, it's the law of squares. 3x3 is greater than 4x2 is greater than 5x1. So you're saying that having them balanced is better in this case. If I understand what you're saying, Ray, you're saying that balancing your offense and crit damage is the way to go. I see what you're saying. There it is, mini free-to-play Padawan, increased emphasis Nest gear. I'm just sharing based on how I understand the offense and crit damage relationship in this game. But so you want to boost the lower stat to optimize damage. I see what you're saying. You're boosting the lower stat to optimize the damage. Thank you for that simple explanation. Zalata says, hi, what's up, Zalata? Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Honestly, the only way I remember that it's Friday is because it's stream day. If there was no stream, I wouldn't completely realize it wasn't Friday. I can't speak tonight. I just completely wouldn't realize it's Friday. That's funny, Tyranny. That's funny. Okay, so Nest is the topic of our character spotlight for tonight. So let's go in here to the Galactic Challenge, and we're going to talk about Nest and how she works. We have our relics now, but we don't want to go too crazy. Let's try this tier. This is probably too crazy. And I need to remember to do, you know what, let's do this. Let's do this right now before we forget. We're going to bring up Farm Boy Luke. We're going to go to his lead ability. which I can't even do till he's level 22. You can see as far as I took Luke was as far as I had to take Luke. And there we go, level 22. I'll need him for CLS in not too long, so I'll put more work into him. But let's go ahead and you know what? We don't want to piecemeal this. No. Crud. That's not what I'm trying to do. That's not what I'm trying to do. Okay, level up. We're gonna need him for CLS. Let's just take him to level 85. No sense messing around. We got to take his leadership up to help our Nesty girl. All right. Tenacity, tenacity, tenacity. Whoa, I don't want the Zeta. Ooh, that was close. That was close. Okay, he's done. He can help Nest whenever he wants now. Okay, so let's go back to Nest. Nest. There we go. We're just going to try Nest all by herself. All by herself. Now, it's really smart to bring in another character that I don't have, which is... Wow, why can't I think of her name? Somebody in the chat help me out. She's a scoundrel and she's a good leader for Nest. I can't think of her name. Oh my gosh, I'm so slow and I'm still going first. Ray Ray says, yes, exactly. If your kit is boosting stat A, then your stat B is probably lower and you will gain most from boosting stat B next. I got you, Ray Ray. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to talk about her abilities. Let's talk about her basic first. Her basic. She's going to use this a lot because she counterattacks. Cut through. Deal physical damage to the target enemy and expose them for 1 turn. If the target had any defensive buffs, dispel them. This attack can't be evaded. Now this is interesting. She dispels any defensive buffs with her basic, and it contributes to her stacking, health steal, and critical damage. Defensive buffs include defense, health, and protection, evasion, and tenacity up. Defense up, health up, protection up, evasion up, tenacity up, as well as taunt, stealth, foresight, heal over time, and crit immunity. So these are the buffs that she will dispel with her basic, and let's see what her basic looks like. Wow, 15,000 damage, not bad, Nest. See, look, she's getting all this bonus protection from everybody attacking her, and she's counterattacking like crazy. Now, how is she counterattacking? Let's take a look at this. That's collected wealth. Here we go. Nest has 80% counter chance and ignores taunt during her turn. That's fantastic. She ignores taunt. She can attack whoever she wants as long as they're not stealth. Whenever she's damaged by an attack, she gains 30% crit chance and 40% bonus protection stacking. This bonus protection increases by an additional 40% each time. Both bonuses expire and reset at the end of her next turn. So this resets at the end of her turn, not so that she gets this critical chance from being attacked. So critical chance is not necessary on Nest. She gets a lot of critical chance just by being hit. And I have a lot of critical chance on my mods just by accident. So those mods will go to somebody else eventually. Whenever an enemy loses a buff or debuff, Nest gains 2% critical damage and health steal stacking. Okay, so let's look at this ability. This deals physical damage to the target enemy, stuns them for 1 turn. So potency is not a bad thing to have on her. And inflict buff immunity for 3 turns. If that target has any protection, this attack deals 50% more damage and ignores armor. Chapow! Oh, he dodged it. He dodged it. Alright, what does Whistling Birds do? Nothing at all. Whistling Birds does nothing at all. Alright, now what does this ability do? This is an AoE ability. Deals physical damage to all enemies. Daze them for 2 turns. So once again, potency would be good for her. Remove 20% turn meter from each enemy that had full health. Gain 40% turn meter for each enemy with less than full health. This attack cannot be countered or evaded. Boom! Dazes. No buff immunities. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to put this on auto and just let her do her thing and watch. So she's going to be gaining this stacking critical damage and health steal the entire time the fight is going on. Every time they are losing buffs or debuffs. Sorry, the Whistling Birds is just not going to do enough damage to Nasty Girl. I should stop calling her Nasty Girl. It sounds too much like Nasty Girl. That's not the kind of channel we have. I think we could try this on a little bit higher ability. Let's try it again. Let's try Nest again on a little higher ability. Let's see here. Does Nest ignore resilient defense from Mace or marked from GG? Rapid says yes, taunt effects are ignored. I didn't know that, Rapid. That's very interesting. That's very interesting. Let's try her a little bit higher up and see how this goes. Tyranny says, while I was farming Finalizer, let's get Nest back in here. While I was farming Finalizer, I wanted to get it quickly. I rushed 7-star Kylo Ren's Command Shuttle and 7-star Xanadu Blood. I got about 120 shards each in over 3 weeks. Wow. So 3 weeks to get 240 ship shards. That's incredible. That is incredible. Look, those whistling birds, I think they hit a lot of little times. I didn't pay attention to the numbers. Those whistling birds are not going to kill Nest because she gets bonus protection every time she gets hit. The time where she's the weakest is this right here when it doesn't have any bonus protection. And that's where she really needs to have that health stacked as high as possible. 5 hits is not good against Nest. Oh, she got stunned. Not going to damage her. Oof, she got close there. She's got healing immunity, which is no bueno. She can't heal herself. Come on, you need to get rid of that healing immunity, Nest. I don't know where she's getting all these debuffs from. Nest isn't going to get rid of that healing immunity until she takes a turn. Maybe even 2 turns. She's taking a beating. She's taking a beating. We'll see if she survives her next turn. That's going to be... Probably not. She's probably going to get roasted right there. Yep, right there. Well, we tried a little bit too high. Rapid Smith says, I got the good Dash Cron yesterday on my big account. It's so good. Oh, man, that is awesome. That is awesome. So let's just go over Nest's abilities one more time with her basic. Well, let's talk. Her unique ability is constantly ramping damage and health steal. So with her basic, she dispels defensive buffs, which apparently the game considers this collected wealth a defensive buff. Let's see here. Is this just until you get hit, maybe? Maybe it's just until you get hit. This effect, lose all stacks when you get damaged. Okay, so it's not a defensive buff. Her basic ability dispels defensive buffs. It cannot be evaded. Her middle ability is a big hit on one character. It stuns them, and if they had any protection, it deals 50% more damage and ignores armor. And then her third ability is her AoE ability, where she dazes everybody and removes turn meter and gains turn meter. So this ability probably isn't going to do much until we ramp her damage. Let's catch up on the chat. Tyranny was averaging 5 or 6 ship shards each every day. It seemed to go quite quickly. Treya Nest is good for Geos. I need to get my Treya up and running, my Treya leadership. Because I have Treya. I just haven't put any work into her. But now that I have Nest, I need to look into that. I need to look into that. Alright, let's see how Nest does this time. Dalton Miles says, hello there, General Kenobi. Hopefully I didn't miss your stream. You did not. You were right on time, my friend. You are right on time. We had a fun roster spotlight for Intimidation. And we also have upgraded our Nest. Ooh, yeah, give me all that bonus protection. That healing immunity is unfortunate, though, from Bam. Unfortunate. So how do you kill Nest? If you find Nest on defense, how do you kill her? The best way to kill Nest, looks like they're killing her just fine with healing immunity. The best way to kill Nest is to use your big hits on her every time while she's dodging like crazy. Oh man, I think we chose the right tier out of the gate. So we're gonna have to be careful with Nest. She doesn't beat the world, but she is very hard to kill. The way you kill Nest is you hit her with your big hits only. You want to make sure that you hit her with a big hit and then work on other people while she has that bonus protection, and then come back around to her after she takes a turn, hit her with another big hit, and work her down that way. That's the way that you want to work down Nest. Or if you can fracture her so that she doesn't counterattack and gain health steal, if you can put healing immunity on her. That's why tenacity is so important with your Nest. Reve says, just like Farm Boy Luke, you just need Treya lead for Geos. Once Treya dies, her lead persists. That makes Geos pretty easy for Nest. Well, let's look at Treya. I have a Zeta I can apply right now. I was going to use it elsewhere, but I'm a big believer in once you get a character up and running, you give it the tools that it needs to succeed. So let's see here. This leadership ability is a Gear 4 lead. Treya is definitely worth the level 85. We're spending millions of credits tonight. All right, we're getting Treya up. I'm not going to mod her or anything. Let's just get her up so we can do that lead. I'm going to go ahead and take her as high as she's able to go because Treya is awesome. All right, that's fine. And then Compassion is weakness. When an enemy uses an ability outside of their turn, they take damage equal to Zeta, equal to 35% of their max health. This damage cannot defeat enemies. When an enemy gains a buff outside of their turn, they lose 50% offense until the end of their next turn. And Geos gain a lot of buffs as well. Okay, there we go. So Nest lead, Farm Boy Luke lead, and what is her name? Scoundrel. What is her name? I'm pretty sure I don't have her, but if I do, I'm going to go ahead and unlock her too. There she is. Kira. I do have her. So let's let's go ahead and get another lead in here for Nest. I hope this isn't a Zeta. I don't want to put another Zeta here. Alright, Tools of the Trade requires gear level 6. Alright, we're just going to do like 65, maybe 66. Let's see if we can get her to gear level 6. Hopefully we didn't use too many things on Treya. Yeah, what do we need? We got a little bit of energy. We haven't done all our farms today, but this is pretty important. I'm bad about forgetting stuff like this, so I'm just going to do it right now while we're thinking about it. Okay, this is gear 5, and oh boy. What do we need? What do we need? There it is. Hopefully it's something we can get. It's one of these. Maybe 4 is enough. Yes. All right, here we go. Tyranny says, Padawan, spend your energy. It's full, so it's quite insufficient. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, there we go. Tools of the Trade. Tell me it's not a Zeta, please. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's take her up. Take her up. Level 85. Another 6 million for Kira. Another 6 million. Ooh, no, we don't want to do that. And it's an Omega. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Okay, so let's look at her lead so that we have the full picture for Nest. Scoundrel allies have extra crit chance, unnecessary for Nest. In addition, whenever they score a critical hit, they recover 10% protection and gain an additional bonus based on their roll for the rest of the battle. So attackers, which is what Nest is, gain 10% offense. Maximum of 3 stacks. So that's all good. That's all good stuff. There we go. Jedi Knight Revan is decent versus Nest, though maybe overkill. He reduces max health when allies assist hitting a target with bonus protection or something like that. That is true. And Jedi Knight Revan has a good bit of potency, but that does require a potency check to reduce that max health. So if your tenacity is high enough on Nest, you can resist even that health reduction there. Immortal Tyranny says, against Nest, you can use insta-kill like Cat, Nihilus, or Mando. Good point. Good point. Dalton Miles says, best to kill Nest, heal, block, plus stun, get her protection down, and then a big hit. Absolutely, Dalton. Absolutely. All right, you guys, let's do a fleet battle. We're still at rank 8. Ho, 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 since yesterday. All right. All right. So let's do a little attacky wacky. And then we should only have maybe one more attack to do to get to rank 1. Depends on... We've been having bad luck lately against the executors in our fleet arena. So we'll see how this goes a little bit later. Okay, so we're going to give it a Sun Fact. Maybe we can get a target lock. Yes, we got the target lock. I don't know why I'm necessarily excited about that target lock, but you know what? Let's see, can we get a buff immunity? No buff immunity. Let's get buzzies on everybody. Alright, he got the breach. We get the stun. Get him, Vulture. Get him, Vultures. Oh man, I love it. I love this fleet so much. It's so fun. It's so fun to use with all these assists with the Vulture droids. And then we come in here with our spy and go brrrah! Beautiful. Beautiful. Defense down and everything. Oh, come on, enemy spy. Why didn't you use your mass assist? Let's go after Sun Fact. Not enough assists. If we had gotten one more assist, we would have got him. We would have got him. Let's see if we can finish him off now. There we go. This is not a real Vulture droid, so we're going to avoid it if we can. Let's go ahead and pop the AoE. Do some damage to Spy while we have a chance. They're popping their AoE. We lost a Vulture, which is good. It gives us turn meter. Man, this Hyena Bomber is hard to kill, you guys. Starting to get a little nervous. Starting to get a little nervous. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to bring in Plo. No, we're going to bring in Soldier. Soldier, and then Soldier will call an assist on Spy. Hopefully take him out. Yes. Dodged, but still worked. Still worked. And now we only have one more real ship. That is the Hyena Bomber. And that should do it. Excellent. Excellent. So there we go. Rank 4. And then who's at rank 1? Nubian is at rank 1. Alright. Well, it looks like we're going to be practicing against Nubian a little bit later. We have 4 attempts, but I don't think that we are going to give ourselves enough time to use all 4 attempts. Squad Arena, I haven't been trying lately. I need to try. I need to try. 159 just ain't getting it. Just ain't getting it. The energy is fine for now. Let's get into this. Grand Arena. We got cpit, Nest Spotlight, Roster Spotlight, First Fleet Battle. Excellent. Grand Arena time. Grand Arena time. Alright, so we won the first one. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I like losing the first one. Because that means when I go up on the stream, I'm going to be going up against somebody else who also lost the first round. It makes for a more reasonable fight, usually. In this case, we won the first one. And that put us up against Bliskiner. He's a general. Let's take a look at him. Oh, let's see what he put on defense. Okay. This is what I was hoping. I was hoping he would put SLKR on defense. However, I did not expect him to put CLS and Padme also on defense. Hopefully it's not Darth Revan 2. It's not Darth Revan 2. Oh, it's Vader. It's Vader Datacron. It's Vader Datacron, isn't it? Yep. This is a timeout team. This is a timeout team. Oh my gosh. That's tough. That is tough. Look at this. Padme, CLS, and Vader Datacron. We're going to have to think about that. Let's look at the bottom. It looks like it's all First Order in the bottom. Okay. Yeah, so we're not even going to touch the bottom. We might touch this Phasma team, but probably not because it's First Order Omicron. So here's what we're hoping. We're hoping that he gets stuck on my gas and Padme. We have mediocre Datacrons on both of them. Nothing to write home about here. But he doesn't have a lot left on offense because of everything that he put on defense. Let's take a look at what he has. Let's take a look at what he has. I'll need to be wary of both Tarkin and Vader. Likely if either get a turn, it's over. You're absolutely right, Trickster. You're absolutely right. I don't think we are looking good with that team. I don't think we're looking good. All right, so he has SLKR. His best fleet looks to be the Finalizer, which means that he shouldn't be able to get through our fleets. So far we're seeing all of this on the front wall. It's all on the front wall. Jedi Knight Revan, he has Jedi Knight Revan. He has... It looks like he kept basically only Jedi Knight Revan for offense. He put everything else on defense. Holy moly. Oh, this is not good, you guys. This is not good. Because with his mediocre squads, he can beat my mediocre squads. He's got enough mediocre squads to beat my mediocre squads. All right. So let's get into this Grand Arena. Let's see how this is going to go. All right. This is the... We have General Grievous for this, for the CLS. General Grievous is going to have to kill CLS. Let's look at this Datacron. Ray says Tarkin is not so dangerous without Piet. You're right. He's not going to do any damage, but he is going to time us out. Light side allies start their turn with fewer than 3 buffs. They recover 5% health and protection. That's rough. Alex says, I just got Piet to R8. Had to buy Zimbittles for crystals. Now I just need Boba from R3 to R8 for Executor. Hopefully we'll be able to do it until the 15th of November. Buy Zimbittles for crystals. Well, hey, you gotta buy whatever you don't have, right? Or you have to farm them. Slowly but surely. This is a game of slow grinding for sure. I wouldn't recommend using Padme against Vader. Well, I appreciate that. My Padme is on defense. So that's not even really an option for us. Gosh, you guys. I don't know about this. We need to look at some of these speeds, okay? Vader's speed. Vader's rocking 223 plus 56 because of who's on his team. So he's going to be rocking 279. 279 on Vader. Thrawn. Thrawn is rocking 260. So 260 on Thrawn, 279 on Vader. Palpatine. He's running speed, 244. So 279 is the number to beat so far. Tarkin. We need to look at his speed because if he pops off like you guys said, 275 on Tarkin. Holy moly, you guys, that's no bueno. Oh no. 275, 279. Those are the numbers to beat. What do I even have? Let's see. I've got Grievous. This is no good. The only I would use Wampa, except for that I would get fractured, and then I would die. But this Datacron only works if you're debuffing multiple enemies. So using a solo would be ideal. Wampa would be ideal, but he's going to get fractured. My Vader's not fast enough. Let's see how fast he is. 243. Yeah, not even close. Not even close. Maybe if we use our own whole Vader team. Man, they got some speed on there. Tyranny says, I might be able to get away with putting my Vader on defense. He's 273 speed without any bonus speed. You might be able to. With that Datacron, you might be able to. All right, so the only way we can kill CLS is Grievous. So Grievous is out. Wampa is a possibility. Oh my gosh, you guys. You know, the perfect team would be like Jedi Knight Revan. Tenacity up on everybody. It doesn't matter how many times they try to apply debuffs, it's going to fail. That would be ideal. Or a team where Yoda can get his tenacity up out early enough to where, like a fast Yoda, you know? My Yoda's not fast enough. He put a tough defense down, you guys. He put a tough defense down. I think we've only got one chance at this, and I'm not sure that it's a chance. I'm not sure that it's a chance. I can't use my Vader Datacron here because I'm not fast enough. This is going to make my Vader fast enough. All of this. I think this is the only chance we have. We're going to have to fracture. I don't know who we're going to have to fracture. We might have to fracture the tank. It would be good to fracture either one of these scallywags, because once they get up and running, it's over. It's over. Another reason to go for SLKR, Hux, Red Trooper, Kylo, Unmasked, Omicron. First order counter CLS perfectly while in Relics. Crew, First Order TIE Pilot, First Order Officer, Red Trooper, and Hux. Yeah, stopping the turn meter would definitely be good. A Watt solo might work. You could try a C-3PO solo. Oh my gosh. First Order Hux stops turn meter with advantage. That could work. That could, but the damage though, the damage is incredible. But yeah, the Hux Zeta is a great thought that you guys are throwing at me here. Let's look at First Order. I think we're going to try this, and we're going to maybe use First Order as a backup. But yeah, the Hux Zeta could work. Could work. How fast is your Gideon? Might be better than Tarkin. My Gideon is slow. How fast is my Gideon? Let's see. My Gideon is level 74, 4 stars. And he's rocking 247 speed. Not fast enough. Not fast enough. All right, you guys, we're going to try this. Vader's going to go first. He's going to Force Crush. My Vader. He's going to go first. He's going to Force Crush. And then he's going to go into Merciless. And I need to throw my Culling Blade probably twice in order to get enough turn meter on my guys to continue to go for there. First Order TIE Pilot Omi would be nice here. I have that, but they're like gear 11. They can't stand up against these relics. First Order TIE Pilot Omi with Hux would be awesome, likely. Yeah, I mean, I've got it, but my First Order is just not strong enough. Even my crew can't stand against the might of the Empire. Even though these guys are really low gear here, I think this might be my best chance because of how the mechanics of this team works. We might push go and just get destroyed. We'll see how it goes. All right, so just as another reminder, Tyranny says, Padawan, don't say I didn't warn you. Watt and C-3PO are the only two characters who can clear this fight. You crazy. You crazy. Okay. Ooh, another option, now that you're saying Watt, though, is I could bring in Watt and put the weapon tech on Vader so that he would get turn meter every time they took a turn. That would at least give me a mechanic to, if the crap hits the fan, that would at least give me a mechanic to get in there, get a word in edgewise. I don't know if it would, though. I don't know if it would. You may fire when ready. Try to roadblock their Vader. Yeah, maybe I should. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. I need to get an ability block on Vader. I need to get an ability block on Tarkin. The other guys can take a turn, but I need to get an ability block on Thrawn too. So that means I need to throw at Palpatine and Royal Guard. Yeah, the Watt thing might have worked, but here we go. Okay. Merciless. Okay, we need to throw at Palpatine. Okay, that's going to give us some turn meter, but it might not be enough. So I need to basic here. I need to land it. It did not land. I need to land this. It landed. I need to land this. It landed. So we have one very dangerous Vader who is out and about. So let's get some more turn meter. Okay, now let's Force Crush. And I need Thrawn to Fracture. Okay, let's see if we can remove some turn meter. We can't remove Vader's turn meter, right? So I need Thrawn to Fracture. Oh, I can't. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to give it to Mara Jade. Mara Jade's going to dispel the taunt along with stunning him. And then Thrawn should still have enough turn meter to fracture Vader. But just in case, let's... basic over here. Fracture Vader. Okay. Now let's see, can we stun everybody? Okay, that's a lot of stuns, but it's not all the stuns. Wow, the shock is... oh yeah, the shock is gone because I used the stun. It's alright. Still fractured. We're going to use this ability with Palpatine to take a little bit of turn meter away from Thrawn, to hold the fracture a little bit longer, because Vader's still about to pop off. Vader's still about to pop off. Oh, okay, the shock saved us. He didn't get the turn meter because of the shock. Man. Oh, I was scared. I thought that was it. I thought that was it, you guys. Okay, let's just get this Vader out of here. And Palpatine out of here. And Thrawn out of here. Not enough. We're just going to do the Force Crush on Tarkin. We still can't let Tarkin pop off. He can still ruin everything for us. He can still ruin everything for us. Alright, is there anybody we could top off? We could top off Mara Jade. Let's top off Vader, because Mara Jade's got damage over time on her. She may lose the top off anyway. Okay. Whoo! Man, you guys, that was scary. That was scary. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Whew. Now, how do we deal with Padme? Let's not worry about that. Let's just do the Grievous. Hopefully this works. Grievous can kill CLS. Grievous can kill CLS. And I don't think I have anything else that can kill CLS, so that's what we're using. That is what we're using. Separatists. And Magna Guard, and I'm going to use my secret weapon, BB-8. Now, BB-8 is probably just going to die from Han Solo immediately. If he does, he does. But if he doesn't, he's going to give some turn meter to the team. DOG says, masterful, bravo, thank you, thank you. Yeah, that was crazy, you guys. Okay, no, he didn't go for BB-8. Perfect. We're going to do the AoE. We are going to apply a target lock to Chewbacca if possible. Get a little heal on our Magna Guard. Okay, now BB-8's gone. Free turn for Grievous. Uh-oh. Attacking people who are target locked. Do the AoE. We're going to take a couple counterattacks. Do the AoE again. Okay, let's see. Can we heal up Magna? Let's keep going after Chewie. This fight does not feel like it's going very well. It's not going very well. Keep on attacking target locked enemies for the turn meter. Just a basic this time. Oh, Grievous. Oh, no. Oh, no, you guys. We got 4 target locks. We need to heal up Grievous a little bit. Man, Chewie is just not dying. Chewie is just not dying. There he goes, finally. Okay, Han Solo next if possible. Please stop going after my Grievous. Oh, that's it. No, it's not it. No, that's it. Oh, that's not good, you guys. That's a good CLS team. That's a good CLS team. All right, let's see here. Tyranny says, I would even describe myself as fuckers. Yeah, get target lock with B1. Yeah, Trickster, I should have been getting target lock with B1. If I had done that a little differently, I think I would have won. I think I would have won. I was just trying to attack people with... I wasn't thinking about B1's attack being an AoE and getting all those counterattacks. All right, what's done is done. We lost. What in the world? We've got a bot in the chat that is subscribed to me. All right, remove. All right, there we go. Bot alert, indeed. Indeed. All right, you guys. Man, I don't think I have anything for that CLS now. I don't think I do. But the only thing I could try is my Geos. Which means that we are really hurting against Padme. Of course, the Geos can't do anything against Padme anyway. All right. Now the Geos have a chance. We've already killed Chewie. So what we need to do is we need to go after Han Solo and CLS, maybe 3PO and Chewie. We'll see how this goes. We can go after whoever we want because there's no taunt. If we're still alive by the time we get a turn. Okay. All the turn meter. We're still alive right now, but not necessarily for long. Man, they're getting a lot of turn meter. There goes Soldier. Oh my gosh, you guys. CLS is amazing. CLS is amazing. All right, let's cleanse. Let's take away a little turn meter from Han Solo. Okay, Han's down. Uh-oh. Oh, 3PO and Chewie. And now we have one of the best 3v3 teams in the game left standing. Oh, man. Maybe I should have tried to Silent Strike CLS instead. I think that's going to be it. I think that's going to be it for the Grand Arena. We're going to try more stuff, obviously, but let's get in here and do a Fleet Arena battle. Okay. Cleanse your mind. Forget about the bad stuff that's happening right now. We're gonna try against this Executor. All right, TIE Fighter pilot, Sunfac, Vulture Droid. Now there's a couple different counters to the Executor. One of them uses Sunfac, one of them uses Hyena Bomber. They both are trying to accomplish different things, and then we'll bring in, I don't know, Anakin or something. Let's see, Anakin. Just in case we need an emergency AoE. What we're trying to accomplish here is we're trying to stun Hound's Tooth so that Spy can come in and attack Xanadu Blood. That's what we're trying to do here. So we'll see how this goes. You guys ready for this? Here we go. For first place in Fleet Arena. I haven't won this in weeks. Maybe you guys are going to be my good luck charm. Oh, I forgot to bring the Ebon Hawk. Whoops. I forgot to bring Ebon Hawk. Well, we're definitely screwed now. Oh, man, I forgot to bring Ebon Hawk. TIE Fighter down. Okay, we're going to... Doesn't really matter who we call to assist. Okay, let's put some buzzies on him. Stun him. Got the stun. Alright, we're losing Vulture Droids like they're going out of style. They are, in fact, going out of style. Okay, we have to attack Xanadu Blood here, because if you crit another Scoundrel, Xanadu Blood goes back into stealth. So we have to attack him here. Now we can call in the Spy. Alright. Ooh, we got the taunt on both of the guys we wanted. Oh, the initial hit was deflected. That's not good. That is not good. Are we still going to be able to finish him before he loses his taunt? Let's see. Yes. Okay, now let's do as much damage to the Razor Crest as we can before he loses his taunt. Yeah, let's do the AoE, and we're going to get another Vulture Droid on the field. We want to lose Vulture Droids. That's the goal here. We want to lose Vulture Droids so we get a bunch of turn meter. Nice, we got through the first life of Xanadu Blood. Oh, we almost got through the second life of Xanadu Blood, and then he gets the heal. They're about to get the contract too, you guys, because they didn't bring in Ebon Hawk. All right, let's just stay the course. We'll see what happens. Ooh. We need Hyena Bomber big time. We need Hyena Bomber big time. All right, let's go ahead and put Buzzies out there. That's all right. We want to lose Vulture Droids. We want to lose Vulture Droids. Just a basic. We want to save the Mass Assist. We're going to dispel all the debuffs here. Get another... I really want that to turn into more Buzz Droids. So we're going to leave that for now. Let's just do a little damage over here to Razor Crest. There goes Spy. Ooh, yikes. We're down to just the Hyena Bomber. Hyena Bomber by itself isn't going to do much. Hyena Bomber by itself is not going to do much. Oh, come on. I need that assist, Vulture Droid. I need that assist bad. Yes. No bueno, you guys. No bueno. I don't know. Let's bring in Anakin. Who knows? Let's bring in Anakin. Ooh, we got exposes on everybody. Don't die on me, Anakin. Oh, gosh. Okay, that's it. That's it. We tried. We tried. Immortal Tyranny says, you should have taken down C-3PO first. He is the main damage dealer in that team. Save Han and Chewie until last because they don't do any damage. I disagree with you on that statement, Tyranny. I think that you're joking, though. I think you're joking. Now that I see what the full thing of what you're saying, I think you're joking. It is true that the exposes do a lot of damage, but Chewbacca does 20% health damage every time he attacks, and Han and Chewie both do tons of damage. Tons of damage. I see the smiley face, though. I see the smiley face. Okay, so we're toast. There's no way through. What do we have to try here? We have our bounty hunters. Oh gosh. Let's try our bounty hunters. Man, it's hard to keep pushing in a grand arena when you know you don't stand a chance. When you know for sure that you don't stand a chance. But we gotta try. We gotta try. Alright. What's gonna happen here? We're going to taunt. And then we're going to throw bombs. Let's see if we can get a double tap on Anakin to get a little contract progress. Nice. I do not like how much damage they're doing to my Bosk, and Bosk is about dead. He is about dead now. Wow, really? Kenobi is the weakest right now. That's very interesting. Man, the healing immunity is rough. Healing immunity is rough. Yeah, we've lost this one too. Our opponent is just too good, you guys. Just too good. Yikes. Man, who we're supposed to be hitting keeps changing on the Padme team because they keep getting all this bonus protection. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. Oh my goodness, it doesn't matter who I attack. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die to counterattacks. This is just sad. It's just a sad day. It's a sad day for Padawan. I'm the free-to-play Sadawan right now. Okay. Alright. So it doesn't really matter what would have happened on CLS. We would have got gridlocked on Padme anyway. But we have some solos we want to throw. And we're going to do it right now. The Wampa solo against the 3-man CLS. I don't think it stands a chance. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Because CLS has tenacity down, and that's going to ruin everything. Alright, let's do some protection up. Ooh, some dazes. That's good. There's tenacity down. I guess let's roar. A stun, yikes. Oh, nice. The dots killed CLS. Look at all that turn meter, you guys. Look at that. Can I heal? I think I can still heal. A little bit. Now that the tenacity down is gone, we have more of a chance. Wow, way to go, Wampa. I wasn't expecting that. That's another 100,000 in the bank. Another 100,000 in the bank. All right. Nest, gear 12. we got nothing in here that will help you. Nothing in here will help you. Let's go. You don't stay. She doesn't stand a chance. Sync up. Yeah, we're gonna sync our teams here. All right, Nest. You need to stay alive the entire time. I don't care that you don't have enough tenacity. I don't care that you're not relics yet. You need to stay alive, and then you need to. No, don't die. You can't. Dang it. Nope, Nest didn't do it. Nest didn't do it. Yeah, Wampa got it done. That Wampa is something awesome. Something awesome. Okay, first order. First order, TIE Pilot. And then this, and more first order. Who do we want? Officer. Oh my gosh, you guys. Hello. Big damage right out of the gate. There goes first order officer. Oh my goodness. He's the only one we can attack. Alright, crew. Now I know you have healing immunity, but you can't just die on me now. You can't die on me. That's not right. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Can you survive this, baby Kylo? Not really. Baby Kylo's down. Honestly, this team is surviving longer than I thought. I'm sorry I just went completely quiet there, you guys. This team is surviving longer than I thought, but it doesn't stand a chance of winning. But I'm proud of them for surviving this long against Padme. All right, so this is definitely an L on the Grand Arena, and this is a very nice opponent. Congratulations to, let's go look at his name. Bliskiner. Congratulations, Bliskiner. You may think that your Padme stopped me, but it was really your CLS. I may have had a chance against Padme if I had all my teams. Let's see here. Mace is also a problem reducing her health. Otherwise, with Gear Lead, it's a very doable against Padme. Probably not with Gear 12. I didn't have time to relic her before the Grand Arena. Plus, I don't like relicing characters off stream anyway. All right, there's one more thing I want to do. I want to die against this team with the Imperial Troopers. So let's go Imperial Troopers. It'll just take a second. It'll just take a second, I promise. Okay, here we go. Yeah, Ness, now that I have her at Relic 5, I believe she might stand a chance. But that Anakin looked like he had quite a bit of potency, too. Oh my gosh, you guys, you see that? And the boomstick. Nice. All right, let's see if we're ready to do another fleet battle. You win some, you lose some, right, guys? Let's see here. Tyranny says, Padawan, what do you think of this sequel trilogy? I personally enjoyed them, and I'm planning to rewatch the 3 of them soon. Tyranny, I liked the first one. I didn't as much like the other ones. That's basically how I would summarize it. I didn't like the second and third one very much, but I did like the first one of the sequel trilogy. I felt like it really felt like Star Wars, the first one did. The Force Awakens, I think? The Force Awakens? First Order make a lot of attacks out of turn, and Padme gives extra protection when enemy attacks out of turn. Yeah, I knew that it didn't stand a chance. I was just, at that point, I'm just throwing teams just to throw him, just to make him feel good about his holds. I didn't have the right tools on offense, for sure. I did not have the right tools on offense. All right, so we're back in an Executor battle in Fleet Arena. Ooh, that is not the best start. We don't want them to attack Sunfeck like that. That's all right. Let's cleanse the debuffs. And why not? We'll save the Buzzies. And let's get a stun. Sunfeck is about to eat it, man. Yikes. But he did his job. This needs to go against the... Oof. Alright, we have to take a chance here. We have to attack Houndstooth. We may not even yet get to go before Houndstooth. This fight's going really bad. Yeah, that's it. It's over. It is over. When they go up against Sunfeck at the beginning, it does not go well for us. Good evening, everyone. What's up, Coleman Traver? Yeah, Padme's not... First Order was not... I shouldn't have taken it against Padme. I should have at least taken it against the other First Order team down in the south. That would have been smarter. Alright, so let's spend our energy. We've already spent all of our Cantina, so I don't want to buy any Cantina refreshes. I've already gotten all 3 refreshes to date. Trying to get ready for Nest to Relic 5. Which we did. If we had had Nest at Relic 5 tonight, things might have gone differently. For sure. We could have maybe thrown in Farm Boy Luke lead. Gotten her a little more tenacity. Might have happened. See how that healing immunity just destroyed her, though. Alright, let's see here. DOG's asking, are you watching the Disney Plus shows? I didn't love Boba or Obi, but I am really enjoying Andor. That's interesting. Because I liked Obi-Wan Kenobi a lot. Or Kenobi. It's just called Kenobi, I think. I liked Book of Boba fine. You know, I love The Mandalorian. I liked Book of Boba fine. I haven't tried Andor yet. I've heard good things. I've definitely heard good things. Coleman Trevor says, what did I miss? We had an abysmal failure in Grand Arena. We had a fantastic Intimidation spotlight. We got our Emphas Nest to Relic 5 and did a character spotlight on her, which, speaking of, let's go ahead and take her off the marked list because she is as she will be for a while. She is as she will be for a while. It feels good to have a solution for what happened tonight in Grand Arena already ready for next time. That feels good. That feels good. I tell you, Grand Arena really pushes you to advance your roster, doesn't it? It really is a good motivator. All right, we're going to our current farms. We've already farmed 8th Brother for today. We're farming 8th Brother because he's attached to the IG-2000 ship. I don't necessarily want the Inquisitors right now, but it's just an extra bonus, right? To get a free character with the ship that you're trying to farm. I'm going to be done with Farm Boy Luke soon. As soon as Echo is done, I'm going to stop farming Farm Boy Luke. At this point, I'm just farming him for Echo because you can see that my Farm Boy Luke is already at 380. And we got 8 shards for Echo. That is a good farm. Why is it letting me do it again? Okay, it's not. Sometimes it has a visual. Alex says, I'm so jealous of your 20k crystals. I now have only 7. You are spending your currency wisely. Look at you. You're spending it. It's not doing me any good sitting there. The reason I'm saving it is for the Executor. Once I get the Executor ready to unlock, I want to have 30,000 crystals so that I can get it right to 7 stars. I don't think it takes 30,000, but I'm lazy. I don't really want to do math. I'm pretty sure 30,000 is enough. So it probably takes something like 24,000 or something a good bit less than 30. I don't know. Maybe it's 27. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but I'm not going to do the math. And Juhani, we've already farmed for today. How are we doing on Juhani? Let's see. We're getting pretty close. 248. That's for the eventual Darth Revan. I got big plans, you guys. Big plans. Jedi Revan, Darth Revan, CLS, Troopers. After SLKR and Executor. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. DOG says, Grand Arena failure due to CLS-ness. Yeah, that CLS was nasty. Colin Trevor says, need CLS? You're right. I do. Absolutely. I really enjoy Obi-Wan Kenobi, Padawan. Did you say Boba Fine? His name is Boba Fett. I meant to say Book of Boba Fett. I may have said Boba Fine. I am known to use the wrong words from time to time. All right, we are farming tenacity mods with our mod energy, trying to get some better mods for Nest, better mods for Wampa, and then when we start doing the CLS team, they're going to need tenacity mods as well. I have tenacity mods on my B2 and my Magna Guard, but both of them could use better tenacity mods as well. I need tenacity. Long story short, I need tenacity, so I'm farming tenacity. All right, and here we go. Raven's Claw, rather. A little bit of Raven's Claw. Fortress. 1 fortress. Have we already farmed this node for today? No, we have not. All right, that's our ship energy. And now the rest of our energy can go towards our current gearing project, who is BB-8. BB-8 did not show his skill today in Grand Arena, but hopefully when we get him up to a better gear level, he'll be in better shape. All right. He will survive at least one hit from Han Solo, perhaps. All right, we're using the regular energy here on BB-8, and we're using the fleet energy on our next solo character, who is Kylo Ren, OG Kylo. Fleet energy is not that piece, this piece, yeah. It's always important to know where your fleet energy is going and where your regular energy is going so that you don't have to sit there with it maxed out wondering, what am I doing with this energy? Let's see here. DOG says 25, 231 in one shot. Yeah, it was nasty. Also, the show is called Obi-Wan Kenobi, not just Kenobi. Oh, it is. Okay, cool. DOG says Hufflepuff. Yeah, did we do a cpit attempt? We did, Coleman Traber. We made a double Rexecute attempt on the cpit. You may not have liked the sequels, but are there any characters that you liked from the sequels? It's bad that I'm having to think this long. Not really. I mean, Babu Frick was kind of funny. Babu Frick was kind of funny. Poe was alright in the first movie, but after that I didn't really like what they did with his character. How do you like the new mod management system? Any good filters saved to level mods faster? I have not gone... Coleman Trevor says hello stream. I have not gone through that process of setting up proper filters. I have some set up, but they're just for like mass mod processing, and they're not... I didn't think them through. On the day where I set them up, I wasn't really paying attention, and so I am still struggling with the new mod management system. I am an older person. I'm 36. And I just don't adapt to change as fast as I used to, you know? I think that it's going to be a lot better. I think it's going to be a lot better. 25K. Oh, 25 is the number to Crystal buy for the 7-star Executor. Aha. Okay, thank you, DOG, for doing that math. Definitely. Definitely. All right, let's check our objectives. See how we're doing. Ooh, you know what? I can show you guys the baby account. See how we're doing there. I would like to do one more attempt in the fleet, though. Let's see. Let's see here. 40 seconds. Let's wait for it. Let's wait for it. All right. Let's try for number 2. Big Pat's fleet is not quite as developed as Nubian's fleet. No, we're going to go for Nubian. We're going to go for Nubian, even though that last time worked terribly. We just got bad RNG. We're going to try the other attack strategy where you put the Hyena Bomber in the starting 3. And in that case, it doesn't matter that we're not going to be able to stun Houndstooth right out of the gate. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do my way. That's not it. My way is no TIE Fighter pilot, and sometimes I get close. Where did it go? There it is. So Hyena, Sunfac, Vulture Droid, and then we'll put Anakin in here, or we'll put Plo. We'll put Plo. There you are. Okay. So there's no TIE Fighter here. The purpose of the TIE Fighter pilot is to give your capital ship turn meter early, because he's going to dodge. He's going to create that dodge that is guaranteed to be hit. That foresight is going to be hit. Oh gosh, it's going after Sunfac again. Yikes. That's a rough start. That is a rough start. Alright, so ideally they go for Vulture Droid and give my capital ship turn meter, but that's not what happened. That is not what happened. And we can't stun Houndstooth because Sunfac is dead. Oh my gosh, he's DED dead. Okay, so let's just go after it. Do a little damage over here at Razor Crest. Ooh, we get to put some buzzies on him. Nice. Alright, please, thank you for that turn meter. Alright, here comes Spy. We'll see what Spy does. They've already got so much contract progress, though. Oh my gosh, you guys see all those dodges? That was bonkers! Interesting. No Boba Fett this time. Oh, where's my assist? I needed that assist. AoE. More vultures. There's that heal that I didn't want. Man, they are really ranking. They are really cranking on the contract. Let's do a little damage over here. Nope. You know what? Let's just attack Houndstooth because we don't want to give him turn meter. Now we can attack over here with somebody who might do a little damage. We're gonna bring in Ebon Hawk. All right, we have the target lock. So let's do a basic over here. That's fine. Vader. Still no Boba Fett. Interesting. All right, we're going after this scallywag. Oh, come on, give me those assists. I need kills. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, and now we're going to do this. It's going to cleanse a vulture. There goes Spy. Spy is down. Buzzy's across the field. Let's refresh the target lock if we can. This is the one that refreshes it, yeah? Refresh the chaff, rather. Here we go. Ooh, nice. Bonus buff immunity. Didn't last long. Alright, we still have the chaff. Here we go. Alright, you guys. We have a chance here. I don't want to jinx it, but we have a chance. We need lots of hits. We need minimal dodges. Lots of hits, minimal dodges. Come on, guys. Come on. We can do this. Alright, soldier. We need big damage. We need big damage. Come on, give me those lots of hits, minimal dodges. Yes! The Executor is down. Rank 1 is ours. Nice. That was a lot of luck right there. That was a lot of luck. But hey, it's possible, you guys. It's possible. And you apparently don't even need TIE Fighter Pilot sometimes. Sometimes. I think it's better to go for number 2. Well, we probably should have, but it ended up working out in the end. Mechanican says, we're the same age, so then I was looking for advice. So I was looking for advice for the same reason. I hear you, Mechanican. I hear you, man. Definitely. Definitely. Tyranny says, the way I think of the sequels is that they are an alternate universe version of the original trilogy with similar events but with different characters. That's interesting. I like that. I like the sequels. I don't get why people hate on them, Coleman Traver says. Well, that is awesome that you enjoy them. Don't let anybody take that from you. Tyranny says, that way it justifies the characters acting weirdly compared to the rest of Star Wars. I personally really enjoy them, so I want a way to justify the sequels existing. You shouldn't have to justify something existing that you enjoy. You shouldn't have to. Full screen Padawan. This is a chance for me to speak to you guys about enjoying what you want to enjoy, and don't let anybody take that from you. If you love the sequel trilogy, then that's great. When the prequel trilogy came out, there were tons of people that hated it. I mean, hated it. But now when I go back and watch it, I say to myself, these aren't that bad. These aren't that bad. I got caught up in the hate as a child because it was cool to hate the prequels or whatever, No, it doesn't need to be like that. It doesn't need to be like that. Okay, let's go back to this camera now that we are switching over to... Wait, you know what? Let's go back to the full screen one more time. We're going to sign in because I don't want you guys to see my funny little emails here. I have so many alternate accounts that have failed or that I've dropped over the years. So many alternate accounts. All right, let's go back to the main screen. Here we go. Coleman Traper has 2 more shards for a 7-star Hyena Bomber. Fantastic, man. Fantastic. All right, so we don't have time for much. Whoa, Shard Store opened up. Mod Challenges opened up. I apparently haven't been on the computer for a little while on this account. Okay, I just opened up Fleet Arena, and we don't have time to get into the top 20, unfortunately. I got into the top 20 previously. This is a very tough fight. Let's try this one. You guys, this is my baby account. When I entered the Fleet Arena, I was at 700 and something, which is almost at the max. 1,000 is as much as a Fleet Arena has. So I started in a terrible place. I spent like 350 crystals the first day, just climbing as high as I could, and I barely made it into the top 50 the first day. And then the second day, which was yesterday, I made it into the top 20. Today, I didn't have time to climb. I'm hoping that I can make it into the top 20 regularly, but at least top 50 means I get a little bit of crystals every day, and that's going to help my growth. Now, this is not going to be so much of an expectation to win as it is taking up the last 5 minutes of the timer so that nobody knocks me out of the top 50. But we're going to try to win. Why not? All right, let's see if we can Kill this scallywag before he does the assist and gives bonus protection. I don't know. Yes. Let's go ahead and do the big hit just to be safe. So I have already gotten the spy and soldier's ship. You start with soldier's ship, but I've already gotten the spy ship, which I'm very happy about. I've also already got Ahsoka's ship, which is really quite nice in the early game. It's really quite nice all of the time, but specifically in the early game, it's tougher than it looks kind of a ship, you know? It's tougher than it looks. All right, we're gonna just avoid the cruise ship right now and focus on everything else that comes out. All right, maybe this will take him out. Yes, ooh, 16,000 damage. Not bad. Not bad for a little baby Ahsoka. All right, can we get to our ultimate before they... Ooh, we didn't even need our ultimate. Fantastic. Look at that, you guys. I wasn't expecting to win that one. Wasn't expecting to win that one. But there we go. If we had had a chance to climb... Oh, look at that. 20,000. I would like to attack that. I'll probably do it after the stream just to get a little bit higher so that overnight I drop a little bit less, even though it's after my payout time, or will be after my payout time. So what did we get for Squad Arena? Bad. I'm not doing well in the Squad Arena. I'm not doing well in the Squad Arena. But let's look at what I've got so far. Following my own free-to-play farming guide. Ooh, Bastila's ready for an upgrade, you guys. That's exciting. That is exciting. Way to go, Bastila. Just got Bastila unlocked. She has made Galactic War so much easier so far. Even at just Gear 6. I'm putting all my focus in my pilots, you guys. Tarkin, Spy, Soldier has got all my focus. And then Ahsoka to a lesser extent. Ahsoka's almost 7 stars. I have a 7-star Poggle. But most of these characters I have minimal work into. My Gideon is higher on this account than he is on my main as far as the stars. That's sad. That's sad. But yeah, I'm going after some Imperial Troopers. I'm going after the Geos. I'm going after the Jedi. Trying to get a strong base laid out for Galactic War and light side and dark side battles. 155k, what a monster. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's see here. Tyranny and Coleman Traber are talking about the sequel trilogy. Okay. All right, you guys. Well, I think that is going to be it for me. I did terribly Grand Arena tonight, but we still had fun with that Wampa cleaning up that 3-man team. Apparently, there's a chance in 3v3 if you want to use that Wampa versus that baller CLS team of CLS, C-3PO, and 3PO and Chewie. Wampa has a chance. Not saying it's a good idea, but he has a chance, apparently. All right. Well, that's it, you guys. I stream every Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern. I just put out a new video just before the stream about how to unlock Thrawn. It doesn't really apply to most of you guys, but it might apply to some of you. Hopefully you'll find it helpful if it does. Thank you for all the views and the comments that you guys have already given that video. And until next time, I want you all to remember that Jesus loves you.